In this video, I'm going to tell you everything I ate in 1 week of marathon training. Hello everybody and welcome to Fordy Runs. My name is Chris Ford and I'm marathon training for the Berlin and Yorkshire Marathon. And I thought it'd be awesome this week, and I've literally just finished my week of training, to go through and give you a sort of honest and a transparent overview of what I've ate this week. Now, I'm not going to be hiding anything from you. I'm going to tell you exactly what I've eaten this week. I thought it might be interesting to do this, let you know what an everyday runner is eating when they're marathon training. So what we're going to do in this video, we're going to talk about me as a runner, give you some context, then we're going to talk about the things that really you should be looking to eat when marathon training. Then I'm going to go through that diary that I've been keeping all week and let you know exactly what I've eaten. Now, before we carry on, if you are a nutritionist and you're watching this video, because I'm not, get in touch and let me know what you think about what I've eaten this week. And if you do that, we'll do a follow-up video on this. Okay, so look, as I said, honest, transparent look through my week of training. I've done 45 miles this week, including the 21-mile long run. I'm 5'10", I weigh 12 and something stone, which is about 82 kilograms as a guess. I am not a nutritionist, I am a running coach, a qualified athletics and running coach, but I'm not a nutritionist, so all this sort of stuff I'm not basing it on anything. I today ran that 21 miles, well, let's say 20 miles because the 1 mile of that was a cool down, but I ran that just under 3 hours. My 10K time is moving towards 40 odd minutes, half 1:35, and marathon, I think my best is about 3:39, something like that, just to give you context in terms of what I'm doing, where I'm at in terms of my running and what I'm eating. So it's all, it's all relative. Okay, you got that? Right, so let's move on. Let's talk about the things really you should be eating when marathon training. Okay, so when marathon training, nutrition is key. It's key in supporting your performance and your recovery. So here are like sort of 5 beneficial foods or food types that would help if you are marathon training. So the first one is complex carbohydrates. Now, complex carbohydrates, they provide a steady and sustained energy release, crucial for those long runs. Complex carbs are broken down slowly, maintaining blood sugar levels and preventing energy crashes during those longer runs. Good examples, whole grains, sweet potatoes, and quinoa. Right, so next up is lean proteins. So proteins are vital for muscle repair and recovery. Intense training can lead to muscle breakdown, and consuming adequate protein helps rebuild and strengthen those muscle fibers, reducing recovery time and injury risk. Good examples of protein, chicken, fish, tofu, and stuff like that. Next up, healthy fats. So healthy fats are an excellent energy source and support cell function. They also help absorb fat-soluble vitamins, A, D, E, K, that are important for overall health and recovery. Good example of healthy fats, avocados, nuts, seeds, olive oil, as an example. Next up, fruit and veg. So fruit and veg, they're rich in vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, I think it's called, and fibre. So those antioxidants, which I'm probably pronouncing wrong, help combat the stress and inflammation caused by intensive exercise. And the vitamins and the minerals, they support the various bodily functions, including like muscle contraction and hydration. Now, the last thing is that hydration and electrolytes. So proper hydration is essential for optimal performance and recovery. Electrolytes, which are like sodium, potassium, magnesium, are lost through sweat, and they need to be replenished to maintain that fluid balance, preventing cramps, support muscle function, and things like that. Good example, like water, coconut water is brilliant, and sports drinks. Okay, so that's the sort of 5 things really you need to be looking at in the week, or in general really, if you're training for something. So let's move on to that week of my diary of what I've eaten this week. And again, people, just to make this absolutely clear, I'm not hiding anything here. This is exactly what I've eaten. I've diarised it, I've been writing on my notes in my phone, and I've gone onto Canva basically and put it in there so it's easy to show you. We'll jump on the computer and I'll go through it like that. Okay, so let's jump on here. And as you'll see, Monday, marathon training week 7, just so you know, again, that was 45 miles this week for me. And what I've done, I've just put it on this Canva thing because I thought it'd look awesome. But basically, so Monday, porridge for breakfast, banana, coffee, water, just a glass of it. For lunch, this is a bit random, I went for a Vietnamese noodle salad with chicken, so again, the protein, and I had a Coke Zero with that. For snack, I basically had 2 packs of Walker's Crisps in the evening when I was sitting there watching TV. Dinner on Monday was a Huel. I've tried to put that in once a week. There's some stuff in Huel. I haven't got a problem with that as a real meal replacement once a week. But not when I'm doing sort of anything crazy in terms of running. Hydration, I had 3 electrolyte drinks. You'll see that through the week I've quite high on electrolyte drinks. Again, going back to what I was talking about. 2 litres of water as a guess. Some of this stuff is guesstimate, by the way, in terms of the water. A couple of cups of coffee, nothing crazy, and a lemon and ginger tea before I went to bed. That was it. Believe it or not, that was all I had. Some of you might go, oh, that's not much. But the Vietnamese noodle salad obviously is getting some of that goodness in me. That's made. I have that at work. It's freshly made. And with the chicken in there, there's plenty of protein in there. So that's me. That then the porridge is obviously there, slow release energy, the banana with the potassium and things like that. And the coffee basically just to wake me up. Then moving on to Tuesday. So Tuesday, again, same breakfast, and you'll see throughout the week, basically that stays the same. Lunch now, so on a Tuesday I'm running in the evening. I'm doing 9 miles, I think, from memory this week. I can't even remember. I literally just got back from that 21 miler. But lunch was a large carbonara pasta, so carbs, Coke Zero. Snack was a chocolate bar, just basically when I got home. For dinner was a ham and cheese roll, crisps and a Lucozade. I like to eat light. Just before, and I had that about 3 o'clock because I'm running at 6. I had that on the train. I just go Greggs. So that's just literally nothing stupid, but it's just a bit of carbs and things like that. Then again, loads of electrolyte drinks, more water, coffee, lemon and ginger, and I had a Red Bull as well because basically I'm addicted to the stuff. But that's Tuesday. Nothing crazy again there, but you'll see carbs, not much protein. I would say, not much goodness, but the carbs, it's definitely focused around doing that 9 miles in the day or in the evening. So that's Tuesday. Wednesday, same breakfast, nothing. Again, same lunch. I have ADHD, so this is not a surprise to anybody who has ADHD. You'll probably recognise that throughout this. We got a large bag of crisps. That's basically me in the evening. 1 Huel was for dinner. So Wednesday was a club run. I did a social run, so I had a Huel for dinner. And again, the electrolyte drinks, slightly less on the electrolyte drinks on a Wednesday. Don't know why that was, but I had less. Another cheeky Red Bull in there, you'll see. And again, the lemon and ginger tea, I do like that in the evening. Okay, so we're already moving on to Wednesday. It's not very exciting, this, is it? But I thought it'd be useful. So Thursday. So same breakfast again, shock. Vietnamese salad again, so trying to get some of that better food. Now that's quite nice. It's got some it's got like some noodles in it, but it's loaded up with goodness, carrots and all sorts of stuff like that. And again, the protein there is important for me. Snack 5 biscuits. I'm being serious. I was literally counting everything this week. In the evening, spag bowl with some cheese on there. Not shying away from that. And then the electrolyte drink, slightly more. Still maintaining the 2 cups of coffee. I try to limit the amount of coffee I have in the day. Again, somebody with ADHD, I think you'll understand why coffee, I like it. And also the Coke, to be honest with you, the Coke Zero for me is like just a nice dopamine fix, which is great. And then the Red Bull as well. But yeah, so try to eat better at lunchtime with some of that protein in there and the goodness from the salad. And then the spag bowl in the evening, and that's moving. The reason I started that on a Thursday with the spag bowl is because I'm trying to get moving to start some of that carbs because I knew we had the 21 miles on Saturday. Friday I was just same breakfast again, and then lunch was just a chicken wrap with that's got like lettuce, tomatoes, mayo in it. Crisps and Coke. Snack, I didn't have any snacks on Friday. Don't know why that. Oh, actually, yes, I know why. It's because I got home late. So I didn't snack or anything like that when I got home. And I had a large bowl of plain pasta. I always have the same thing before the evening before a long run. It's literally just a big bowl of, I don't even know the sort of pasta it is. Big bowl of that, and it's plain. It just has salt, pepper, bit of butter and some cheese on it. That's it. That's about all my tummy can sort of tolerate, I would say. And then, again, pretty good on the hydration side of things. So if you look, I've got a bit of protein at lunch in a wrap. It's a little bit lighter, but lighter lunch versus what I've been having because I'm trying to load up, ready for the 21 miler. So there we go with that. And then, here we go. Where are we? And then Saturday, that's today. So porridge this morning. and coffee. I've ordered a Subway. I will be having a large bag of crisps tonight. I'm telling you that now. And the girls want McDonald's because they told me when I got home. I've already had 4 electrolyte drinks. I had 2 Tenzings. I know I've had 2, well, they're over here. I've had sort of 1 in here and I've got a glass there. I've already had that. I'll have a Coke with my McDonald's and I will have a Red Bull as well, probably about lunchtime. And then tomorrow I've sort of guessed what I'm having on Sunday. Again, being totally transparent as always on this channel. But on Sunday, I know I'm going to have cereal with the kids, pasta meal of some sort, because we've got them in the fridge and I've got to eat them, I'm going to get told off because waste of money. And then roast dinner, we've got a roast tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that. Again, looking at goodness, that will have a lot of veg. I tend to ask Nick to make sure I get a lot of veg on that. And again, I've sort of guesstimated in terms of the hydration, but I'll probably end up having more than that because I'm still recovering from today. But yeah, roast is tomorrow. I'll put a snack in there, a chocolate bar, because that's probably what I'll have. And then, as I said, I'll have the pasta at lunchtime. I know what we're up to tomorrow, so that's what I'll have. And then, as I said, I'll eat the girls' cereal in the morning. Okay, so that's the week of eating. As I said, I've guesstimated what we're doing on Sunday, but in general, you've got a feeling or a sense of what I'm eating. You'll see that some of the days are more carb focused. Again, I'm not sure whether that's right or wrong, but that's kind of what I do. I tend to run, as I think you guys know now, about 40 miles. As I said, this week's 45, next week's 50, last week was 47. So that's where I'm at in terms of mileage. So I'm trying to get the carbs. I'm trying to balance that out with some protein. As you'll see, or seen from the hydration, I've had, made a real effort in terms of the electrolyte drinks and the water. It's probably a bit more too much, the other stuff on there, but that's fine. I'm happy with that. You've got to live. There's not a hell of a lot of snacking on there. As I said, I'll have some biscuits here. I'll have a large bag of crisps there or whatever. But that's usually just me having a treat in the week. 2 dinners are skipped, I think it was this week. I can't remember now. And it was but I replaced them with a Huel. So I'm still putting some goodness. You could argue about the Huels, and we're not going to do that now. But I put them in the week if I'm not having a meal. Because, again, I'm working late, right? Again, if you didn't know, I work 70 hours a week. I've got a full-time job. I do this, do the podcast, I do the coaching. So for me, it's hard to get some of those meals in if I'm out coaching till like 8 o'clock at night. So that's why the Huel comes into play. But yeah, there we go. So like I said, if you are a nutritionist, email hello@40runs.com. Let's go through that and let's tell me where I'm going wrong or going right and give me your opinion, and we'll do a follow-up video. I think it's really interesting, right? And I'm expecting a lot of comments. I'm expecting a lot of people to have a moan about the stuff I'm eating in the comments, and I'm expecting some of you to go, really? Is that all you eat? So I think it's very varied. But again, I wanted to be open, transparent, what I'm eating in a week of marathon training to show you what I'm doing, whether that helps, whether it's a good thing that I'm telling you or not. But I just want to just let you know. Okay, guys, let me know if it was useful. Let me know if that was interesting. I'm going to go and have my Subway because that is on its way. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch you later.